Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Volterra circular LED pendant. This is going to be the 139668. A lot of details, so we need to go over them right now. It's going to be using a translucent alabaster stone, so it's going to be lit from both sides. I'll get into that in a second. Each piece is going to be slightly different, so it's really a beautiful piece of art with a very organic feeling to it that's going to be in your home or your business, depending on where you guys are going to use this. Let's get into the height of the fixture itself, and that's really the bottom part, independent of those cables coming down. It's going to be 16.4 inches tall, diameters coming in at 38. If you need this to be a larger diameter or smaller diameter, drop me a quick email, say you're looking at the 139668, and tell me what you guys are looking for, because we do customs every day here. Okay, overall height. Now we're talking about the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the ceiling itself is going to give you a range. Shortest is 25, longest is 100, and that's overall height. Again, if you need it to be shorter than the short or longer than the long, drop a quick email, let me know what you're looking for, and we can send that to Hubbardton Forge's Customs Department. Takes a day or so to get it back. Very easy to do. So those cables are going to be going up into what's called a canopy. The canopy is that round part on the ceiling that goes over your 4-inch junction box. That canopy is 8.8 inches in diameter. It's about that thick. It's going to be holding a transformer, and that transformer is going to transform your regular line voltage down to low voltage, which is going to be going through those cables to safely get it down to those LEDs that are on that circular part. Okay, I want to show you more information about that. How we do it is we look at the installations instructions. So if you're on the page for this, on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say, click here for installations instructions PDF. So open that up for me. It's going to show you a full parts list. It's going to show you how things go together. It's also going to show you detailed drawings of the inside of the canopy, how it attaches to your ceiling. This is coming in at 70.4 pounds. So it's very important that you talk to your installer about that when you're putting up something this heavy. Okay, slope ceiling adaptable to 45 degrees. We'll go over that if you guys want to. Going back to the low voltage thing, so the cables coming down are going to be going into the circular frame. The circular frame has an outer part and a circular inner part, and then between those is going to be a frosted diffuser. So what happens is you're going to have rows of LEDs circling the inner part and also on the outer part, and they're going to be pushing light in toward the center of the ring, which is holding all of those nice alabaster parts. So it's going to wash those alabaster pieces from the bottom going up and from the top going down, or actually the middle going down. So it'll beautifully wash them up and down, throwing light up on your ceiling and throwing light down onto whatever you guys are doing down below. Really pretty way of doing it. And then the diffuser itself is what diffuses that light up and down. The LEDs are shooting light from the side in like that. Okay, so a couple other things. Talk about back to the canopy for a quick second. So the canopy is going to have the same finish in your choose your finish pull down menu. The little things called grippers are the pieces that hold the cables up to the ceiling. So you're going to have those cables, and you're going to notice when you're looking at that installations instructions PDF that you push them into the grippers and get them to be exactly where you want them to be, because at some point you're going to be cutting those and inside the canopy. And you need to make sure this is all level too, so make sure you use a level during your installation. So those little grippers are always going to be kind of a polished nickel, something to remember. Even though your canopy itself is going to be the same finish as the ring down below, cables going up are always kind of a silvery gray. Little details you guys want to know. Moving on, let's talk about how much light this is going to put out. This is a 60-watt LED combo. That's a ton of light. That's delivering 1700 lumens, which is a lot of light. You're going to want to make sure that this goes onto a dimmer switch, and that's something you're going to talk to your installer about, because it's totally dimmable. The other thing about it is it's 3000 Kelvin, and that's the kind of light that I like to use in our showroom because it mimics that nice warm incandescent light of our past. These LEDs above my head right now, these are 3000 Kelvin. That's that nice warm light. So just something that you should know, and I think you're going to enjoy this. Let's get into finishes now. If you're on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over on this side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a tab. It's going to say Finishes Help Guide. Click on that for me. There's going to be a video on there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton forged finishes and how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be talking about a chart a little farther down on the page. You'll see it next to me here. It's going to kind of go over the differences between heavy forging and non-heavy forging, and it'll be talked about in that video. So it's really important that you kind of watch the video, use the chart. You can click on that chart on different things. So you can click on dark smoke and a big page will pop up and show you lots of different things in dark smoke. Click on burnished steel or natural iron, it'll do the same thing. But it's really important that you understand how Hubbardton Forge's finishes are kind of divided into translucent and opaque and how they can look on different fixtures. Our showroom in Vermont has we're up to 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We have a What's On Display page. It's way up there in those red tabs again, so click on that and you can see what we have to show you. That changes all the time because we're always adding things as they come out. Showroom's open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. We have an amazing clearance center here too. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you were coming to visit us, bring a good-sized vehicle, something like a big SUV or maybe a small truck or something like that, because you might find something in the clearance center that you want to take home, and it's a lot of fun to go through. 75% off MSRP is an amazing bargain, so you should really take advantage of it if you can. Like I said, we're open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can call us at 802-446-2400 during business hours. You can email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all the time. We love to answer emails. When you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There's no tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else even comes close to that. Some larger items are non-returnable. We'll always tell you about that. It'll be in the description thing, that part of the description underneath on the very bottom. So keep an eye out for that. We also offer a rush program. Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. They don't stock anything. That's how you're going to get all your finishes, your adjustable ranges to play with, all those things. We can cut that time in half, and it's super inexpensive. If you want to know more, drop a quick email, and I can walk you through the whole thing, okay? So, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Love to see you in our showroom sometime, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.